taking, just don't deep and live my life. Don't take it personal, I ain't lying.
Good morning, YouTube, or good afternoon, depending on the time that you are watching this video. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Speaking of, if you are new, how about we go ahead and turn that subscribe button from red to gray. If you clicked on this video, then I'm going to assume that you are interested in the title above and would like to know how keto has helped me. So to start, what I did is I just Googled the benefits of keto. This isn't my first time doing it, but you know, like, who really keeps track of all that? Not me. So anyways, I literally just Googled the benefits of keto, and I am going to read off what it says, and I am going to tell you whether it benefited me or if it didn't, and if it did, how it benefited me. So stay tuned if you would like to see what keto has done for me. All right guys, so let's hop right into this video. So the first thing I see is 9 proven benefits of keto. The first one being reduced inflammation. I was about to say inflammatory. Reduced inflammation. I wouldn't necessarily say I was ever really like swole or anything like that. I mean, yes, I probably look swole because I was so big. And the crazy thing about it is, like, I never even realized I was so big, y'all. Like, I knew I was big, but I had a bad habit of, like, I'll look at someone else and be like, well, I'm good, I'm not that size. Yeah, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Like, that's just bananas to even have that mind frame, right? So the next one is improve fat burning. Yes. This is a benefit that definitely helped me. I've lost a lot of fat on keto. I mean, you could see it in my face and everywhere else. Like, I still have a lot to go, but it definitely is a great fat burner. Like, when I was losing weight previously, like trying to lose weight, it seemed like that was mainly what I was losing was weight, but I didn't see a drastic difference, which means like a lot of fat was still there. So I want to say when I started this journey, my BMI was like a 52. Yeah, I'm almost certain my BMI was maybe like a 52. And now I want to say I'm at like a 30 something or 20 something. I think it's 30, like low 30s. But even my body fat percentage was like crazy high. So right now I'm at like a 31. I want to say my body fat percentage was, child, I don't know. Look, I'm gonna put the information on the screen somewhere. That way I'm not giving you guys the wrong information. Luckily, I have a scale that tracks all that, and I've been using it since I started my journey. So I'll be sure to include that information so you guys can see the difference. But no, definitely it has helped me in that way, and I'm not mad about it. That's what I needed, okay? So the next one is going to be mental clarity and sharpness. And guys, I am looking down at my phone as I was not playing when I said I Googled. So mental clarity and sharpness, like, yes, it's so crazy. Like, you probably don't even realize how foggy your mind is, but when I started keto and intermittent fasting, like, I can just think so much clearer. Like, I wasn't constantly wandering or forgetting or any of that. I can actually focus, I can concentrate. I wasn't jumping from one thing to the next. Like, that is a big one. Like, people don't even understand the mental clarity that keto provides. Like, before I started keto, I would be so negative about so many different things. Like, it literally changed my mental in more ways than one. Okay? Like, I finally had started learning to not let people disturb my peace. You know, everything does not have to be addressed. It's just like that mental clarity. I'm telling you, like, it's what I needed for real. So the next one is going to be abundant energy. Y'all ever heard people who do keto say that they are going through insomnia? Yes. So I didn't have insomnia my first go round, but when I recently restarted keto, like toward the beginning of this year, man, I would be up to like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. And one day it clicked. I was like, oh, I'm back in ketosis. That's why I'm going to bed so late. Like, you just have so much energy. Luckily for like me and my husband, like when we first started back on this journey, we would take pre-workout. And we had got to a point to where we was like, let's see if we can actually get through a workout without pre-workout. Once we did that a couple times, like, we've never taken pre-workout again. And that was like even before I had started keto. And so once I had started keto, it was like really pushing me through. Like, I would literally be on a treadmill for like 45 minutes. Of course, I'll just be like tired, you know, from like the workout and stuff like that. But like, I didn't feel the need to go home and have to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel the need to go home and just have to sit around. I still had so much energy. Like, it will literally get you through the day. You don't need no Red Bull, no Rockstar. I think they call it Rockstars. Like, none of that. Like, keto, baby, is all the energy you need. Who even knew like it would have so many benefits? Like, when you read on it, you're like, okay, but when you actually see it and you're actually going through it, it's a whole nother ball game. So the next one is going to be clear skin. So I see a lot of people who say that their skin becomes really clear. Honestly, if you drink a lot of water, that'll help your skin, period, too. But luckily for me, I've never really had major skin issues or anything like that. Like, I don't really deal with acne, thankfully. I'm hoping I don't have to go through that. But I've seen other people where they have said that keto has cleared their skin up, cleared them from like skin tags and stuff like that. So it's not something that I personally experience, but you know, I've seen some people journeys who it has definitely helped them. So on the next one, it is going to be reduced cravings. Okay, sugar is an addiction. Do you hear me? It's like a drug. It's an addiction. Your body craves it. And my problem was like cakey, starchy like things. So I love potatoes, love pasta, love bread, love like cake, cupcakes, donuts, stuff of that nature, right? And so once you like start keto, you get into full-blown ketosis mode. Like, you don't even think about that stuff no more. You really don't. Like, your body has been completely detoxed from all that sugary stuff, and it's just not even a thought. Like, you don't even have those cravings. Like, you might see some cookies or something and be like, ooh, that look good, but I can bet you your mind is not like, ooh, gotta have it. When I first went keto, I would bring my husband dessert or watch him eat it, and never once would I even bite it or anything. Like, it just changes the game for you. Once you detox from carbs, it's a wrap, baby. You don't even want that stuff no more. And then don't cheat and try and get it, because baby, you take that bite, it's gonna be sweet as hell. You're gonna be like, what did I do? Even now, still to this day, like, even some stuff, you know, it's just way too sweet for me. Like, if I do like sweeteners, or if I do like the ice sparkling water, I made my own lemonade one time, and I'm like, baby, and it's not even, you know what I'm saying, sugar I'm using like stevia, erythritol, or monk fruit, you know, stuff like that, and it's still crazy sweet for me. And so it definitely detoxes your body of that sugar and get rid of all of those cravings. So that's a plus. All right, so the next one is going to be anti-aging effects. Yeah, so you know, I like to think I'm old, but I guess I'm still pretty young, so I don't know if I have really benefit from that one yet. Yeah, I mean, I was definitely able to move around a lot better once doing keto, you know, do stuff for longer periods of time without getting out of breath and stuff like that. My knee problems definitely stopped, but you know what, the doctor told me when I went there, if I lose weight, that it will go away. So you know what I'm saying. He was serious about that too, but you know, I understood where he came from. When you got this big old belly and your legs trying to hold it up, you know, makes sense. So the last one I'm going to talk about is going to be reduced risk of chronic disease. So I hear this a lot. Luckily, I don't have, the only major issue that I have is asthma, and it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be when I was a child. And so I can't really say that keto has helped me on that, but I know a lot of people who do keto, it lowers their blood pressure, it lowers like it can reverse their diabetes, stuff like that. And I mean, that's great. Like a lot of people get off of insulin when they do keto. So one thing I can say for sure is I had got my A1C done to see, well, just my annual blood work, right? And one of them was A1C. So I just kind of wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, if there was a difference. The first time I got it done, I want to say I was like a 5.7 or 5.6. And then when I had went and got it done again after being on keto for some time, I was down to like 5.2. So even though I wasn't like pre-diabetic or diabetic, it still helped my A1C levels. And not just that, like my cholesterol levels and all that. But I've never had like bad blood work. Only thing I've ever had was like extremely low vitamin D, but at that time I was working from home and was not going outside, so it made sense. But so me personally, the only other thing is some cysts in my breast. When I would get scanned, they were like kind of having a hard time finding them because they had decreased in size. And I already knew when they said that oh yeah, that's keto, because I've heard of, you know what I'm saying, cysts and stuff like that start decreasing in size or disappearing due to people being on keto. And then another thing too, I had a cyst behind my pancreas, I believe is what they said when I had got my ultrasound. And so I would usually get, not lately, you know, because of the pandemic, but I would usually do some type of ultrasound scanning, you know, at least like once a month, because of the company that we traveled with for work. So I just had someone check, you know, because I was supposed to go back, I want to say either like every year to get it checked and see, but they said it was nothing to worry about. So I just had one of them check and see, and they was like, no, we don't see nothing. We don't see nothing. And these aren't just like regular people, they're actually ultrasound techs, people who have gone to school for this craft. So you know what I'm saying, it definitely helped get rid of that. And I know it's because I'm not putting all that sugar in my body that feed on the I'm not putting all the sugar in my body that these diseases feed on. So that I knew for a fact was because of me being in ketosis and being on this keto diet that I was able to get rid of some, or minimize the size of cysts in my breast. And then also the cyst behind my pancreas seemed to have been completely gone because they were not seeing it. So there are definitely some great benefits, definitely, but it has helped me like in such major ways. And like I said, we're gonna go back to mental clarity. Like I'm no fool. Like I know I would be a negative Nancy. I would push people away. I don't want to be bothered. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still you know, don't really want to be bothered and stuff like that, I still keep to myself as much as possible. But like, as far as that, like, I noticed that I'm not as negative as I used to be. I don't go through like depressive episodes as much as I used to. Like, that alone just blew me. Like, it really started changing my outlook on life, my perspective on different situations. I take more time to think things through, and that alone just like made me so happy. Okay, because like, whoever knew that just changing the way you eat can do all these good changes for you? Like, baby, I would have did this 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? If I knew better. But you know, when you know better, you do better. So that is my story on how keto has helped me. I hope this can benefit someone else. Like, you can literally Google the benefits of keto, see if it's something that you're interested in. Make sure you do your research and get it going. But once again, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and turn that subscribe button from red to gray. Stay tuned. I will be dropping you some more videos. But until next time, don't forget to like, share, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote up on me. Yeah, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah.